Hello everyone, welcome back to a week of workouts. So in this video, I'm going to be hitting 2 upper bodies and 2 lower body workouts, as well as going to a Pilates class. I didn't film during that just because I didn't know whether I could or not, but next time I will definitely take you along for that one. Okay, hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Alright guys, so let's go through my push day together. To start off, we're going to warm up with some push-ups. I'm doing modified here because I can't do regular push-ups yet, but you want to make sure that your hands are shoulder width apart and you go down to a point where your elbows are at a 90-degree angle. Next up, I'm doing dumbbell bench presses, and here you want to make sure that your feet are planted on the floor to make sure that you're stable while you're doing this movement. For bench presses, you want to make sure that your hands or the dumbbells are moving at a 45-degree angle. Your back is slightly arched up off the bench, and then your chin is tucked to make sure you protect yourself during this movement. It's very easy to get hurt, and that's the least of our worries here at the gym. So for our third and fourth exercise, we're going to be doing lateral raises straight into a front shoulder raise. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that our shoulders are rolled back for lateral raises, because oftentimes when you do this the wrong way, you'll feel it more in your arms than your shoulders. And then when we're done with the lateral raises, we're going to put down one of the dumbbells and then use the other one to do our front shoulder raises. This exercise is going to help you target the front deltoids. For our last cable or machine exercise, we're going to be doing tricep press downs, and here you want to make sure that your elbows are tucked at your sides to make sure that you're targeting and only using those triceps, which are the muscles on the back side of your bicep. And for the last part of our push day routine, I'm actually going to be running a mile. Normally I don't do this, but after watching The Strangers Chapter 1, I need to work on my running in case I ever get kidnapped and have to run, because God, I'm terrible at running. Anyway, the last thing we're going to do today is run a mile. It doesn't matter how long it takes, just finish 1 mile. I'm surprised I finished my mile in 10 minutes because it's been a long time. But anyway, that's the end of our push day. After an upper body day, you know we gotta hit legs afterward. Today, we're starting off with some leg extensions. I used to hate doing these, but after a while, these have slowly but surely become a staple in my leg day routines. These are excellent for hitting my quads and making sure I get those gains, you know? Gotta have an exercise that isolates the quads that aren't Bulgarian split squats. Moving on to the next workout, we're going to be doing these seated hamstring curls. For today, I really wanted to just target all areas of my legs. So these hamstring curls, if you didn't realize it already, they're going to hit the hamstrings, and those are located right behind your quads. Make sure your knees are fleshed against the padding above you so you feel it all in your hamstrings. Next up, we have the hip abduction machine, and this is the machine where you're going to work out your inner thighs. I know you're pushing your legs out, but this is targeting your inner thighs. The instructions are always on this machine, so just follow that and don't hurt yourself. But go heavy with the weight, because you will realize that your legs are a lot stronger than you realize they are. Of course, if you do the abduction machine, you're also going to do the adduction machine, because they kind of go hand in hand. And for this exercise, you're going to be targeting your outer thighs by squeezing your legs together and pushing those 2 pads close to each other. Again, the instructions are on this machine, so make sure you read those carefully and don't hurt yourself. To end off the workout, we're going to be walking a mile this time instead of running, because clearly after hitting legs, running probably isn't the best idea. If you spend about 20 minutes walking a mile like I do, because I walk at the 3.0 speed, you can always put a YouTube video on to make that time go by faster. Good morning, everyone. So today is Wednesday and I'm gonna be going to a Pilates class today instead of going to the gym. I don't exactly remember what the Pilates class is. Let's see. It's going to be a control level 1.5 class. I'm a little worried. But it's kind of like sculpting and toning slow and controlled movements, and I'm really excited for that. I haven't done Pilates in a while, and as of right now I'm taking off the leftover nails. Anyway, my class is gonna be at 9:30. I don't know if I can film, but if I can, I will insert the clips afterward. Alright, so I'm done taking off my nails, and I'm not really sure what to do for my hair for Pilates. So I think I'm just gonna do like two braids, two French braids, question mark. They're gonna be really messy though. Like, my hair needs to be washed. This is absolutely disgusting. Alright, one braid done. Oh my god, this bottom part is so long. Oh well. And then the other side. Oh my gosh. Let's take a moment for the side part. Is getting tired. My hair is literally so curly. Alright, both. Woo! Hair is done, and then now it's time to go to Pilates. Alright, so here I'm wearing a sports bra from Lululemon. I've got black leggings from Amazon, and then to cover up until class starts, I have this jacket from ASOS. So I just finished my Pilates class. It was honestly a really, really good stretch, to say the least, because it was more like I expected. It was a slow movement, like holding type of workout, and so it was almost like just warming up my body for the day. And as you could probably tell, I'm not sweating that much, but I will definitely try to go again because Pilates is expensive, but we'll see how it goes. Happy Thursday, everyone! Today is a pull day, which means we're going to be targeting our back and biceps. Today we're starting with the T-bar row. You want to make sure your shoulders are rolled back, and when you're pulling up, you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together to make sure you hit those back muscles rather than your arms. Next up, we're going to be going over to the assisted chin/dip machine, and today we're going to be doing chin-ups. Assisted chin-ups because I can't pull my own body weight yet, but this is to target your biceps. A chin-up is very similar to a pull-up, but the difference in grip will indicate which muscles are being targeted. So most of the time with an underhand grip in a pulling motion, you're going to be targeting your biceps, whereas if you have an overhand grip, you're going to be targeting more of your back muscles. Next up, we have my favorite, which is the lat pull down machine. And I love this exercise because depending on how far your hands are from each other, you can target any part of your back with this one singular machine. So here I have a shoulder width grip, which will target the middle back. Now, moving on to the other side of the machine, we're going to be doing cable rows. So there are many different variations to it, but I like to keep my back straight, squeeze my shoulder blades as I pull the bar towards myself. And we're only going to be doing 3 sets here for 10 reps. For our final exercise before we do cardio, we're going to end it off with a superset. This is one of my favorite bicep supersets where we go from bicep curls straight into hammer curls. I always add this superset specifically into my back and biceps routine just because the dumbbells are always readily available. Even if the weight that you want isn't there, there's still something close to the weight that you want available, even during peak gym hours. And to finish off today's workouts, we're going to be hitting the treadmill again, but we're going to be sprinting for the length of the song because it's also 10 minutes. I don't know why this song is so long, but it helped me get through my run today, so I will take it as a plus. Woohoo! You've made it to the last workout in this video, and if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. So we're going to be hitting legs today in this last workout, and we're starting off with a warm-up of walking lunges to goblet squats. We're only going to be doing 2 sets of these, but we're doing 20 reps in each one. I can definitely say that these warm-ups definitely left my legs a little more toasty than I wanted, but it's always a great way to warm up before going into a big workout. For our first workout of the day, we're going to be doing seated calf raises. I like using this machine once in a while because when you add weight to this machine, it only applies to your calves, as opposed to the standing calf raises. It's your body weight plus whatever weight that you've added on top. So I've noticed that when I do the standing calf raises, the amount of weight that I put on the machine is a lot lower than when I do the seated calf raises. Next up, we have hip thrusts. Now, normally I do a superset of a sort where I do 10 reps of full range hip thrust, 10 pulses, and then a 10-second hold at the top. But today we just opted for 3 sets of 10 just regular hip thrusts, just to see how much I can actually hip thrust when I'm just doing that one movement. For my last workout today, because I was running short on time, we are doing leg presses. And I've been told that doing leg presses after hip thrusts actually helps stretch out your glutes and your hamstrings a lot more after. So if you ever do a glute day, I highly suggest pairing these 2 back to back. Last but not least, we have our usual 1-mile walk because the theme for this week is to do more cardio. So if I'm ever out in the woods renting an Airbnb, I will not be hunted down and chased by any of the strangers in the town. If you've watched The Strangers Chapter 1, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. And that's it for my week of workouts. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Hopefully, I'll be able to put out more content for the weeks to come. But for now, I'll see you next time.